Hello and welcome. Are you curious about the great dairy debate? You've come to the right place. We're about to dive deep into whether we, as humans, are truly designed to consume milk. We're going to explore it all, from nutrition to science to personal choices. So get ready, and let's debunk some myths together. Did you know that humans started consuming dairy products around 10,000 years ago with the advent of animal domestication? That's right, the history of dairy is tied to our history as agricultural beings. Ancient societies saw the value in cows, goats, and sheep for more than just meat. Dairy products like milk, cheese, and yogurt became vital staples due to their rich nutrients. However, there's a fascinating twist in this story. Most humans were actually lactose intolerant after infancy up until a genetic mutation occurred about 7,500 years ago, according to a study published in Nature. This mutation allowed certain populations to digest lactose into adulthood. So, our relationship with dairy has truly evolved alongside us. Let's talk about the goodies dairy brings to your table. Milk and dairy products are packed with essential nutrients that your body needs. They provide you with calcium, which is vital for strong bones and teeth. Did you know that a single glass of milk can provide about 30% of your daily calcium requirement? Not only that, but dairy also gives you a good dose of high-quality protein, vitamin B12, and beneficial fats. It's a powerhouse, right? Plus, it's a source of vitamin D, which is crucial for calcium absorption and immune system support. Now, keep in mind these nutrients can also be found in other foods, but dairy offers them all in one convenient package. That's a reason it's celebrated in many diets and nutrition plans. You might be wondering, how does the dairy industry operate? Well, it's a global powerhouse, generating billions of dollars each year. With thousands of dairy farms around the world, we see an impressive variety of products, from the regular milk in your morning cereal, to cheeses, yogurts, and even ice cream. But there's more to it than just cow's milk. Did you know that goats and sheep's milk also make up a significant portion of the dairy industry? They're especially popular for their unique cheeses. Of course, the dairy industry has its challenges, including issues related to animal welfare, environmental impact, and fluctuating market prices. We'll dive deeper into some of these aspects in upcoming scenes. Ever wonder how our bodies handle lactose, the sugar found in milk? Well, when we consume dairy, our digestive system steps up to the plate. Our small intestine produces an enzyme called lactase, which breaks down lactose into simpler sugars, glucose and galactose, that our bodies can absorb. But here's the catch, not all of us produce enough lactase, especially as we grow older. According to a study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, up to 75% of adults worldwide show some decrease in lactase activity during adulthood. If our bodies can't fully digest lactose, it can lead to discomfort or symptoms of lactose intolerance, which we'll discuss next. Lactose intolerance is quite a common phenomenon, but what does it really mean? In simple terms, it's when your body can't completely digest lactose. It's estimated that about 65% of the world's population has a reduced ability to digest lactose after infancy, according to the U.S. National Library of Medicine. Symptoms can include bloating, diarrhea, and abdominal cramps. But remember, it varies greatly among individuals. Some people can have a small glass of milk without any problems, while others might feel discomfort from a splash of milk in their coffee. The good news? Even if you are lactose intolerant, there are plenty of dairy alternatives and lactose-free dairy products on the market today. Let's delve deeper into the fascinating world of scientific research on dairy and our health. Over the years, numerous studies have been conducted to evaluate the impact of dairy on various aspects of our health, and the results can be complex. Take heart health, for instance. A 2020 study published in the BMJ found that dairy consumption, particularly yogurt and cheese, was linked with a lower risk of heart disease. However, it's important to remember that moderation is key here. Another study, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2018, found that high intake of full-fat dairy may contribute to higher levels of cholesterol, which is a risk factor for heart disease. And what about bone health? We all know that the calcium in dairy is good for our bones, but other factors are also involved. A comprehensive study in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research highlighted the importance of vitamin D, physical activity, and overall diet quality, in addition to calcium intake, in maintaining bone health. Finally, it's worth mentioning that dairy's influence on weight management has been studied too. Some research, like a 2016 study in Nutrients, found a potential link between dairy consumption and reduced risk of weight gain over time. However, these findings are still being debated. Whether you're lactose intolerant, vegan, or just exploring new dietary options, there's a wealth of dairy alternatives on the shelves today. From almond milk to soy yogurt, plant-based dairy has taken the food industry by storm. Each has its own nutritional profile and benefits. Almond milk, for instance, is lower in calories and naturally high in vitamin E, while soy milk boasts a good amount of protein. And what about oat milk, the latest trend? It's often enriched with vitamins and minerals, plus it has a creamy texture that's a hit in coffee. Remember, if you're switching to dairy alternatives, ensure you're still getting essential nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, which are often fortified in these products. As always, reading the nutrition label is key. Now let's take a moment to think about our planet. The dairy industry, like many other sectors of agriculture, has an environmental footprint. Did you know that, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization, the dairy sector contributes to around 4% of global greenhouse gas emissions? This comes from processes like feed production, milk processing, and even the methane emitted by cows. There's also the matter of land use and water consumption. It's estimated that producing a single liter of milk requires approximately 1,020 liters of water, as per the Water Footprint Network. That's a lot, right? However, it's important to note that many farmers and companies are making efforts to reduce this impact by improving efficiency and investing in sustainable practices. Diving into the ethical side of the dairy debate, it's clear that there are considerations beyond just nutrition. The welfare of the animals involved is a significant concern for many. In large-scale farming operations, there have been concerns about the conditions in which dairy cows are kept. For example, issues about space, diet quality, and the general health of these animals are often raised. An article in the Journal of Dairy Science discusses these topics in detail. Additionally, the practice of separating calves from their mothers shortly after birth, a common practice in the industry, raises ethical questions. It's not all gloom, though. Many farmers are committed to high welfare standards, and labels such as organic or free range often indicate better living conditions for the animals. And so, we arrive at the crux of the dairy debate. Is milk and dairy good for you? The answer isn't black or white. As we've seen, dairy can provide essential nutrients like calcium and vitamin D, but it's also possible to meet these needs with a well-planned diet without dairy. Considerations like personal health, ethical beliefs, and environmental concerns can all influence your decision. And that's okay. Nutrition is personal, and what works for one person might not work for another. The key is to aim for a balanced diet filled with a variety of foods, and to make choices that align with your values and health goals. And of course, always feel free to consult a healthcare professional or dietitian for personalized advice. And there you have it. The Great Dairy Debate in a nutshell. It's been a journey filled with science, nutrition, and a dash of controversy. We hope this video has provided you with some food for thought. Remember, your food choices are yours to make. If you enjoyed this video and want more content like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.